to Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Last time we witnessed the gruesome and unexpected end of the Franciscan monk Paul Augustine. Although you might say that it was to be expected given the circumstances. What the? In any case, as Alexandra was closing the book, something slipped out from inside it. A note from Edward. The note reads, "My dearest Alex, I am glad that you have followed my paper trail thus far. I knew I could depend on you. This will be the hardest part of your journey. Look for the 88 keys to continue your journey into the past. Your loving grandfather, Edward." Now, you might think that it's quite impossible for 88 keys to be found. How are we supposed to find them? Where are we supposed to find them? We haven't even found 5 keys. 5 keys yet, much less 88. Well, if you're even a little bit musically inclined, you know that a piano has 88 keys. What's that sound? What the? Sweet Jesus.
The darkness is coming.
Alright. Now, if you ask me who that was, I have no idea what to answer you. However, seeing the piano stirred up distant recollections of Paul Luther's story in Alex's mind. The echoes of those notes within the cathedral echo also within her own consciousness. Her hands undrawn to the keys, almost of their own accord. A chapter page is hidden inside the piano, and the chapter page is entitled The Forbidden City.
Who are you?
I am your lord and conqueror.
What manner of forsaken being are you?
So, you can see me in my true form. You are a gifted man. Take this one and use him as the foundation for the pillar. He is special and should be given a special place among the suffering.
And once again, gaining a chapter page leads us to see a flashback of sorts related to the chapter at hand. It seems like we're back to some familiar dunes and all of that. Oh gee, what the? Yes. Well, I think we can ignore that and start the Forbidden City.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors. In the context of history, one man's champion is another man's nemesis, hero or murderer. Much has been written, but what has not is far more interesting. The Tome of Eternal Darkness mentions a Venetian artist and architect of the Renaissance named Roberto Bianchi. Roaming abroad to find inspiration, he was captured by a warlord expanding his empire. He forced Roberto to use his architectural and engineering skills to construct a monument to his greatness. To complete his task, he must survey the site.
Survey the site quickly, dog, and maybe you'll live long enough to see the sacrament's construction. Did you think we would trust you, Bianchi? Even though you are graced with the generosity of our liege, you are still his prisoner. As I said, finish your work quickly, and maybe we'll drag you out of this hole.
Roberto must survey the ruins of this ancient temple. The rooms he must survey can be found on the map. Only when these areas have been inspected can the construction begin. The foundation for the monument has been constructed, but it has suffered some damage. The rest of the complex is unknown, and Roberto must discover if construction can continue. So, we're having a portly Venetian architect under our control now. In 1460, that is 7 years after the fall of Constantinople to the Ottoman Turks. The Sultan at this point in time is Mehmed II, commonly known as Mehmed the Conqueror. As we can imagine, it appears that Roberto himself is unable to see who Pius Augustus truly is, and he sees him only merely as a masked conqueror, a local warlord, under the auspices of Mehmed II. In any case, Roberto is tasked with surveying apparently a forbidden city, an ancient temple of sorts. This is again the same chamber that Pius Augustus first entered when he came here, almost 16 centuries before. A frantic worker, looking for answers to questions that can't be answered. He hopes Roberto is there to save them and longs to see his family and friends once he escapes. Roberto carries nothing with him except a torch, and as you can see, even though his constitution is quite high, his magical ability and sanity is quite low, which will be a problem, since most of our spells require quite a bit of magic to cast. No way through here. As I was saying, it requires quite a bit of magic to cast, since they are now 5-point spells. Can avoid. Oh, what's this? One of Roberto's fellow slaves lies dead. His wounds seem to have attracted the attention of the beasts, for they have been gnawed open, spilling his innards onto the dusty floor. So, let's go up to... you can hear the rabble in this room. Now, as you can see, if you check the map, we can see that this is one of the chambers that must be examined. There's another one on this floor. Let's see, how many more? One here. 3. What else? That's that. That's it. 3. Something's wrong. Ah, there we go. 5 in total. Let's begin. The structure around here shows signs of stress. It is far from sound. Perhaps with some reinforcement it might be able to suit the requirements of the monument. As you can see, almost a millennium after Karim last visited this place, it has fallen into a bad state of disrepair. Columns have collapsed, the ceiling is falling apart, and it looks like Pius has commissioned the help of slaves to help him reinforce the aging structure. Anything to say? One of these fellas? Something? No. But an old scythe lies discarded on a nearby ledge. Let's see, what is this scythe? This is a scythe, a curved Arabic sword with a distinctive pommel. The scythe is the standard weapon of most Middle Eastern armies. Let's go down. As you can see, the place has been eroded quite badly. And someone has set up some gates here to keep the monsters at bay. A lever situated near the gate. Let's pull it and see. Oh dear. Now we have to fight this guy. without the help of the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Not a difficult task. Point is, we have to kill it quickly before it starts regenerating. Come on. Let's pull this lever. 2 more enter the fray. Luckily, we can get rid of these quite handily with a torch. More corpses. There we go. Top up our sanity. And let's pull this lever. And we can finally move on. Yeah, nope. Ah, here we are. Can we talk with any of these guys? Ah, can we pick up some crossbow bolts? Excellent. Yeah, you can see the rubble falling from the ceiling here. Dust and rock falls from the roof through a fault in the stone. It is difficult for Roberto to assess how sturdy the place is, but it needs a lot of reinforcement if it is to be built upon. What else can we find here? A crossbow sits atop the ledge. Excellent. The man babbles incoherently about worms devouring his countrymen, and that Roberto will be next. What is he talking about? Oh. And it is now Roberto's turn to enter this chamber of lost souls. And as you can see, we have a new addition. Another one. Another victim of the ancients. Paul Luther. Died in vain. As did all the others. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Now, our friend is equipped with a Tome of Eternal Darkness and can finally use spells. Looks like we have company down here. There we go. You can tell that there's more enemies because this man still is scared. If all die, he will stop cowering in fear. Let's see. Is he okay now? No. There's more of them. But where is it? I wonder. Then again, maybe there isn't. Let's talk to that man, see what he has to say. By the way, let's prepare our shield. The worker is surprised to see Roberto. He confesses to cowardice as he stayed behind while others ventured further into the complex. When the screams of the others echoed from the walls, he dared not move. Probably a prudent choice, given the horrors that lurk in this place. Let us enchant our scythe as well. You never know what awaits. Problem with the Zealotath shield. The collapsed roof and scaffolding prevents Roberto from proceeding further down this corridor. Problem with Zealotath's shield is that every time you receive sanity damage, the shield flies away, which is a problem. There we go. Get rid of that guy. You might remember this little chamber. We found a strange red effigy with Karim last time we were here. And what is this? tattered scroll of paper sits atop the dais, collecting dust. Aha! Summon zombie. This is essentially the summon trapper spell, only with 2 Pargon runes. You see, with the 3-point summon spell, you can summon the trapper, the lesser of beings. See, there's something hidden here. An abandoned library of sorts. A small collection of rotted, useless books lie amidst smashed pottery and debris. As you can see, I'm invisible as well. This is what the Mantorok Reveal Invisible spell does, but I'm gonna need to recast this with Zelotath's sigil. Because I don't know, I think there's something hidden here. And I'm wrong. In any case. Let's get rid of this guy here. As you can see, revealing the invisible casts a hue on the screen, so you know that you can see what is not seen. In any case, I think we're safe for now, and we'll stop this video here. Join me next time as we venture deeper into the Forbidden City. Till then, thank you for watching, and take care.